Alright, we're live, everybody. Sorry we had some technical issues getting started. But we're set up and ready to go now. Just give me 1 second to get everything ready. And to check payments. Alright, what's up, guys? Just checking the payments. I think we had a couple that were still unpaid. A couple of payments came through, so I am just double checking. Let me do my eBay thing first. Give me 1 second. I'll do my eBay spiel so they don't yell at me. You literally have to do this, otherwise eBay gets mad at you. Alright, what's up, guys? This is eBay break 566. This is Donruss Optic Fat Packs. There's 12 of these in the box. And then Encore Hobby. There is no purchase necessary to enter to win. You don't have to be in the break to be able to win. You can go to the description that is pinned, or the link that's pinned in the comments, and enter your details. eBay will tell you how to enter the sweepstakes. Again, there's no purchase necessary to be able to enter the sweepstakes or to win there. So go ahead, check it out. Super cheap, super easy. You can enter for all the major sports, and then I think fighting, and I think it's just fighting is the general category now. Anyhow, I am going to double check payments again one last time. I hate canceling, dude. I hate canceling. I hate it. Hate it. No payment. Alright, I'm gonna put I'm gonna put the teams that are available in the chat. The Vikings did get paid, so they are not available. It's just going to be the Raiders and the Bills. I'm going to put them in the chat, and then it's just going to be the will of the chat, whoever gets them. So just be ready. Once they get posted, they will be available. What did I price them at? I think I would remember. Alright, so if you're in the break, the Bills will be 5, the Raiders will be 7. Alright, good luck, chat. I got Matt on the Bills. And then Raiders are available for 7 if you're in the break. Otherwise, we're going to get started. If you guys want the claims, then hop on the Raiders. They're still available for 7. If you're in it, I think you missed on the Bills, Vern, based on the chat. Matt was freaking seconds after the post. Sorry, man. We do have a Facebook break that is up as well. We've got a pretty big one, actually. Yeah, Trey. Yep, you got Raiders and Matt's got Bills. All right. I will post I've got PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App, either one. So you can send either way. Kids stole all my freaking markers again. Are you kidding me? What did... I had about 4 permanent markers on this desk when I left yesterday. Now I have none. Alright, PayPal. This is PayPal. Actually, I'm going to put it in the chat. It's easier. Oh, you want to give the bills to Vern? That's fine, if you're fine with that. Let's see. So this is... Gmail. I mean, the Gmail is... Oh, come on, dude. Computer's not working well. That's PayPal. Venmo is this. Gosh. Computer is really freaking out right now, dude. It's driving me nuts. Alright. So, Vern, I guess if you want the bills, they're yours. Matt's cool with that. I'm going to start ripping. And then just send those payments over whenever you can, guys. And if you don't send them, then I just keep your downtown when we hit it, right? Or uptown. We hit an uptown of the first optic box that we ripped, the first Fat Pack box. It was pretty awesome. But yeah, so check out the Facebook break if you're interested. It's a much bigger break. 2 hobby boxes of optic. It's got a Prism Mega. It's got a Prism Blaster. And then we're also doing a box of Fat Packs like this in the break as well. Dustin, looks like everything's claimed up. So in the interest of time, let's get rolling. The Fat Packs, if you haven't ripped Fat Packs, you can get the short prints in them. But Fat Packs are largely, I mean, the Fat Packs are like, meh. You know, honestly. Johnny Wilson, they're not terrible, but they're not my favorite product. But the fact that we hit, that's a thick sleeve. The fact that we hit an Uptown Mahomes out of one, like, yeah, I'll keep running Fat Packs, I guess, right? If those kind of cards are coming out of Fat Packs, then they're good value then. It just feels like it's hard to, it just feels like tough when there's like 12 freaking base cards, you know. It's all base. This is all base vets right there. Jaden Daniels off the rip, BTJ. Commies just paid for their entire break and then some. Sick hit. Nice one on the Daniels. I'm going to put that in the background for now. So we can put the Daniels on the pedestal. That's sick. We also do Pokemon over on TikTok. If you guys are ever interested in hopping on TikTok. Drake May, it's a good quarterback break. And a Caleb. Wow, it's a really good quarterback break so far. So if you guys are ever into Pokemon, we do some sports over on TikTok as well, but not as much as Pokemon over there. TikTok's crazy for Pokemon, man. Yeah, Vern, Matt said you can take the bills if you want them. He's cool with you taking them. Said he saw you commenting on them before, so... So if you want them, they are yours. And sorry if I'm holding the card super far away. Facebook made a change recently where they basically like changed the focus on streams, and so it's weirded me out a bit. I haven't caught up to it yet. DJ James for the Seahawks, Braden Fisk. So I'm like used to holding cards out here because that would have been nice and tight, and now it's not. If you're ripping Fat Packs and you want to peek, you know you've got something special if the card in front of the 2 rookies is silver. That's how you know on a Fat Pack. I don't think you can see through Fat Packs. I wouldn't encourage you to do that. But if you're like, ooh, is there anything in here? That's how you know. Malik Neighbors, Audric Estime. Audric Estime just got competition with RJ Harvey. I like RJ Harvey, but I watched a lot of Big 12 football last year, and he was really good. The guy that blew me away from his like fall to grace was Ollie Gordon, man. Ollie Gordon 2 years ago was looked at as the surefire. Kyle Hamilton on the silver was looked at as like a surefire first round draft pick, you know, almost like best running back that was going to come out of his class. And then he just fell off a cliff, I guess. I don't know what happened to him. I'd really like to hit it downtown tonight. That'd be sick. Jimmy frickin' G for the Patriots. Why? Devontae Walker. Why would you have a Jimmy G card in the Pats still in a product? Like, what is the purpose of that? Is that the last time he was a good quarterback? All base cards do ship as well. Kool-Aid McKinstry, coolest name in the league. Roman Wilson. So all cards do ship. You'll get all your base. So I know we're going through them pretty quickly. I like to at least show them all on camera. But I won't call them out specifically because it's just, you know, it's vet-based stuff, so. Braylon Trice on the holo, and Jace McClennan. 2 Falcons back-to-back, but not the Falcons that you want. At least Brady, yeah, I mean, at least put, like, Brady. I mean, it's just some of the cards that Panini decides to put in the products, they're just kind of silly. It's like nobody wants a Jimmy G, right? Like nobody's like, ooh, Jimmy G insert for the Patriots, you know? I would love to sit in some of those meetings. Like, do they have an obligation to put some of these guys in, I wonder? And they're like, well, Jimmy G's not been good at the last couple places he's been, so let's put him in a Patriots uniform. Myles Garrett on the My House, that's a cool card. Devin Culp. Like, that's the only thing I can figure is that there's some kind of quota where they've got some agreement with the Players Association where they have to put some of these guys in every now and then, you know? And so they have to do stuff like that. Because otherwise it doesn't make any sense. There's a nice Penix. Ray Davis. This has been a good box. The Daniels and the Penix. The Knicks, the Williams, and the May. A lot of quarterbacks coming out of this box, at least. 2 really good ones. Although I hated the Falcons draft. Not as much as I hated my 49ers draft. What's next? Sam Cassell. I hope not, dude. Jacob Cowing for the Niners and Jalen Polk. Although, who was it in... There was some guy... Wow, what card was it? I gotta think now. There was a product that I opened. Was it Donruss? There's some weird vets in just like base Donruss. I remember that. I remember doing the case and being like, what the heck? Who is this guy? But let's get to the hobby box. Hopefully we got a decent auto in here. I'm busy, bug.
I'm done with my room.
Okay, I'm busy for a minute. I'll be done in a second.
Okay.
Encore's an interesting product. I don't think it's... I mean, it's... I think it's good because with Donruss becoming so much more expensive, Panini needed something like this, so it's more entry level. So it's a nice cheap product to rip. It's fun, right? Like, it's honestly a fun rip. Encore, I mean, Chris Godwin had a 99 on the orange. I think there's a base Steve... There is a base Steve Young in the Bucks, yep. There is. See, I kind of liked... I mean, I didn't like the base Steve... Pulling the base Steve Youngs, right? Future is now of Bijan and Jonah Ellis. But I have a signed Steve Young card, like a in-person signed Steve Young card from when he was on the Bucks. From his actual rookie. So that one kind of touched my heart, right? Kool-Aid McKinstry on the purple. Head-to-head, we'll random that at the end unless we get multiple. Javon Baker on the base rookie. Kool-Aid at a 75. Going to the Saints. Yeah, seeing Steve Young in the creamsicle jerseys, that one took me back a bit. I'm not that old, but it made me feel a little bit old. Right? Ricky Pearsall, Rookie Aura, and Jermaine Burton. The product I'm a little disappointed in Panini of lately was Photogenic. I think Photogenic is okay now that it's come down again. Kyle Duggar on the silver out of 150. And then Emmitt Smith and Jerome Bettis. We'll have to put that in the random pile as well. Chris Braswell on the base rookie. But Photogenic is the product that kind of bummed me out when it came out. But it came out at like what? It was doing 300 in pre-order at a time. Which I feel bad if anybody pre-ordered Photogenic at 300. Although I had really high hopes. What the fudge? Oh, we got a cool card. We got a cool die cut. Okay. I was real confused. But we should have a cool die cut. Nice throwback. Dallas Turner. I got crap in this one. We'll random that one off. This is sick, though. Throwback on the freaking Pacific Diamond. I mean, the Pyramid. Gosh dang, Diamond. These are so cool. I loved these cards. I think Chronicles is dead now, Matt. I think they killed Chronicles, and they've replaced it with Encore and Photogenic, because they used to both, right? Like a lot of this stuff used to be found in Chronicles, and then same with Photogenic. They started introducing Photogenic there, but that's a cool card. I like that one for the Eagles. AJ Brown, nice, and Xavier Leggett on the base. That AJ Brown, that's a 1990s football collecting right there. For better or worse, right? CJ Stroud on the blueprints and Mason Smith. So yeah, I don't know if Chronicles is dead, because I don't know what they're going to do with like the black prisms. So they may still push out Chronicles. I mean, at this point, Panini's just, for better or worse, Panini's just printing. They're just printing. Eric Dickerson and Ernest Biner, Malachi Corley. So with the random cards like this, I have it in the description of the listing just in case anybody's curious to see if it was spelled out. But we'll go to Google and we'll just do a coin flip generator on Google, and we'll go heads tails for all of them. Jamison Williams, he had a good year. Jamison Williams out of 10. It's gold. Gold Williams out of 10. Nice. He had a good year outside of being suspended for, 2 games? It's kind of funny. Jordan Love, future is now, and Braylon Allen. So we're still looking for the auto and the mem. Jalen McMillan for the Bucks. Jalen McMillan out of 199, auto going to the Bucks. Not a bad one. Although, what are the Bucks doing with their draft? Why did they draft another wide receiver? McMillan wasn't bad. They brought back Godwin. They brought back, they have Mike Evans still. McCaffrey on the blueprints and Malik Neighbors. And then they went out and they got another wide receiver. Yeah, I like McMillan. And we've got our mem. We'll do the base cards first. Blake Corum and Dylan Lobb for the Raiders. Let's see if we got a good mem. Chiefs. Oh, sideways. Xavier Worthy out of 199. 6 out of 199 going to the Chiefs on the mem. Alright, I gotta run the random for the duos, for the dual cards. So what we'll do is we'll do one random for all of them, right? And we'll do heads, tails. Where's my top loaders for this? These are 180s. I got 140s. Yeah, it's 140. And then I'll explain. Hang on. Nice Xavier Worthy. So these are the fronts on these cards, right? There's like crap in these. These are the backs. You can tell because that's Panini on the back. The front. So heads, tails. Heads will be top. Tails will be back. And then on the head-to-head, heads will be to the right. Tails is to the left. There's like wood chips in there. go to the coin flip and then use my super awesome setup to flip the coin. And we got heads. We got heads. So that'll go to the Titans, Rams, Vikings, and then the Cowboys. All right. Thank you guys. Again, please check out the Facebook break if you are so interested. 2 boxes of Donruss Optic, a Prism Mega, a Prism Blaster, and then a box of Fat Packs as well. So, thank you guys. These should ship Tuesday. Take care, everybody.